Hello everyone, Tex Alba here, and these are my top 10 favorite Command & Conquer songs. Please note that these are just my personal favorites, and I don't claim that these are the best Command & Conquer songs of all times, objectively. Now before we start, a dishonorable mention that goes to the Command & Conquer 3 Tiberian Wars original soundtrack. That game has the most generic soundtrack of any Command & Conquer game. It's not even all that bad, and the ambient kind of fits, but it's just so bland. There's no energy, it just kind of sits there in the background and plays, and it's not comparable to the soundtrack of other Command & Conquer games at all, and that includes other new Command & Conquer games, including the ones that have a soundtrack not made by Frank Kopacki, easily my most favorite Command & Conquer sound artist, probably my most favorite composer for video games in general. But anyway, let's move on. Number 10, To Save Humanity from Command & Conquer 4 Tiberian Twilight. I know, everybody likes to hate Command & Conquer 4, but I really like the title theme. It sounds great, it sounds very cinematic, and it does fit its name quite well. Number 9, Command & Conquer from Command & Conquer Renegade. This song is probably the cheesiest song on the list, and that doesn't really make it a bad song. In fact, this song nicely highlights that Command & Conquer games often have humorous and at times silly elements, but they still make you feel like a badass commander, or in the case of Renegade, a badass commando, and this song highlights it nicely. And while it is cheesy, it's also quite enjoyable, and it does make the level you're hearing it in also more fun. Number 8, Sniper from Command & Conquer Renegade. This song is a little more subtle, it's not as energetic as a couple of other songs on this list, but it really makes you feel that you're the commando, you're sneaking through a level, you're killing people from a distance with your awesome sniper rifle, and it's also a little bit tense, and it does give you the feeling that your mission is important and what you're doing is really important in the greater scheme of things. Overall, pretty good song, and one of my favorites from Renegade and from Command & Conquer in general. Number 7, Radio from the original Command & Conquer. This is one of Command & Conquer's more light-hearted songs, especially compared to the other songs from the original CNC, but it's quite fun and it's just a nice song to listen to, really. Number 6, Sayonara from Command & Conquer Retaliation 3. This song is one of the songs for the Imperial faction, and I think it's one of the best because it does fit the theme quite well, and it does have a sense of urgency, and it's also played in the Command & Conquer Retaliation 3 mission to kill a living god, which is one of my favorite missions, which really helps. Number 5, Crush from Command & Conquer Red Alert Retaliation. Now the original version of Crush is from Red Alert, but I like this remix just a little bit better. This song is basically just awesome. Makes you want to build 1000 tanks and crush your opponent, and really, what more can you want? Number 4, Runaway Train from Command & Conquer Generals. This song is one of the China songs from Command & Conquer Generals, and I think it's one of the most fitting songs for some reason. I can't really say why, it just fits the overall theme of the game, and it does fit the Chinese faction, and I just like to listen to it. It's not the most energetic song, but then again the Command & Conquer Generals songs are a little bit more ambient, and they're a little bit more in the background and not quite as prominent and as aggressive as other Command & Conquer songs, and this one here is no exception, but nevertheless, I just like it. Number 3, Bigfoot from Command & Conquer Red Alert. This is a song that's a little bit similar to Crush in the sense that it makes you feel like the commander who's commanding 1000 tanks and is controlling the battlefield, but it also has a slight sense of urgency, and there's a little bit more of a feeling of desperation in the song. It's kind of hard to describe, and that's why I rate it a little bit higher than Crush. And this is definitely my favorite Command & Conquer Red Alert song. Number 2, Packing Iron from Command & Conquer Renegade. I have heard that this song was originally supposed to be in Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun, but I couldn't really verify that. But in any case, it's used in Renegade, and it's, in my opinion, Renegade's best song. It's called Packing Iron for a reason. It makes you feel that you're that one-man army with C4, a huge arsenal of weapon, who can't be stopped, not even by 100 Nord soldiers. That's essentially what Command & Conquer Renegade is about, and this song encompasses all of that. And my favorite Command & Conquer song of all times is Act on Instinct from the original Command & Conquer. This song is not only my favorite Command & Conquer song, but also my most favorite video game song in general. I think it's just a very good piece of music, and it does play when you start the first mission of the first campaign, and it immediately sets the right mood for that. I just like to listen to it.
There is a very unstable situation on the ground that is unfolding very quickly.
Move toward more ideas that will actually help bring this thing to an end.
So those were my favorite Command & Conquer songs. Feel free to leave a comment and tell me which songs are your most favorite and which Command & Conquer games overall have your favorite soundtracks. Now I know that I didn't mention any songs from Command & Conquer 2 Red Alert, and I didn't really mention Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun a whole lot, but that isn't because I don't like the soundtracks of those games. It's just there isn't a single song that really stands out to me. I really like the music of those games, but I just like it more overall. There's not a single song where I have to say, wow, this song is really good, this is outstanding, this has to be on this list. So thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Take care and goodbye.